I believe that our core bodies that we have, these bodies are powerful. And I believe that even though our spirit is not in the body, because our spirit got hijacked, I believe that our soul is still in the core body that we have. Because our soul is driven differently than other people's souls that is on this earth. Because you got some people, they want so much out of this life, but it seems like it is so impossible to get. They want so much stuff so they can contribute to others, but the ones that want so much out of this life so they can contribute beautiful things to others, for some reason it just don't happen for them. But the ones that has souls and can accomplish everything that they want, they are the ones that you may feel like can get over, and they don't have beautiful spirits. And when they do get the things that they want out of their accomplishments, they don't do nothing for the people. So I feel like that our soul is still in our core bodies. It's just that the spirit is separated. And I believe now that our soul is beginning to get hungry for the spirit. And I believe what is going to happen when our spirit finds our true core bodies is that all of us that is in this dimension, that is in this actual projection, all of us has a name. All of us. We have a name. Our core selves has a name that no one else knows but the source that gave us the name. And I believe that all these names that we've been having in this life, they are not our real name. They are the names that our mother and father gave us in this dimension. But I believe that even though we are in a deep coma state and we are in the astral projection, that we are about to get awakened up by our divine mother that knows our true, holy, spiritual names. And when we hear that name, no matter where we are, we know that name. See, right now we think we don't know the name. Right now, a lot of us don't even know that we have a name. But I believe the way we are going to get back in our core bodies is that our divine source, our divine mother, is going to call us by our name. And no matter where the spirit is going to go to that name. Because when we hear that name, we know that name. And we're going to follow it. Because we know of that name. Because our spirit identifies with that name. It identifies with the voice because we know the truth. Because we know that we are not a part of this now. So when we hear our real names, don't nobody in this dimension know our real names. Even the people that is running this dimension, they don't even know our real names. But we know. The spirit knows our real names. We don't even know. This is why they are trying their damnness in this dimension for you to get to know Jesus Christ to the core. They want you to learn about Jesus Christ. They want you to learn all about him. Because they want y'all to think that Jesus is going to come and he's going to save you and he's going to do this. No. We shouldn't be worrying about Jesus Christ's name and the things that he did. Because all of this stuff that is designed in this astral projection is to keep you here. We ourselves has a name. We have a name. We ourselves have our own name. And while we are sitting here trying to research who Jesus is and who the Father is, we need to be researching who our name is. But the only two ones that knows our real core holy spiritual name is our divine source and our spirit. And right now, our spirit is away from the body. So if you was upstairs in your room and you was asleep, think about this. If you was upstairs in your bedroom and the door is shut and you was asleep, when you hear your mother downstairs calling a name, if you know that is not your name in your sleep, you're not going to wake up to it. Because your name is not Samantha. Your name is not Tracy. Your name is not Linda. So you're going to stay asleep, right? But when you hear, Ajita, you're going to wake up. You're going to wake up to it. Why? Because you were asleep and you heard your name. And your spirit identifies with that name. So right now we are in the astral projection. And we are in a deep coma sleep right now. And what we is waiting on right now is our names to be called. So we can wake up. Because when our name get called, our spirit is going to go to it because it's going to follow that voice. It's going to follow it. And when it follows it, it can't be lost anymore because it's going to follow that name. That spirit is going to follow that name. And whoever calling your name is directly next to your body, waking you up. Ajita, wake up! Wake up, Ajita, wake up! And as they calling your name, you still will sleep, but eventually you're going to wake up like, what is you doing? What? And they're going to be like, you was asleep. Wake up. And you're going to wake up. Because your spirit identified with the voice and the name. No matter where you are. This is why they tell us that Jesus is going to come in the thief of the night. It's not about Jesus. Never been. All of this stuff that we have learned in this astral projection is to keep us here. All of this about worshiping these things is to keep us here. No. We are living in the astral projection. We are living in a simulation. And everything that we do here is to keep us here. And who we really are, the core of who we really are, is somewhere asleep. And we is waiting on our mother to call our name. And when our mother call our name, it could be any given time. Our mother, our divine source right now, can call our names at any given moment. And you are gone just like that. That's why they say you're going to be changed in the twinkling of an eye. Because once our divine source call us by our name, we're going to leave. And we're going to be so far fast into our core bodies, it's going to be like, imagine somebody waking you up out of your sleep. You startled, right? If you were in your bed asleep right now and somebody jacked you up in your sleep, you're going to startle, you're going to wake up like, the fuck? What do you want? You were asleep. And right now, we are all asleep. And this is why the world is deteriorating. Because they know that we are waking up. And the more we wake up, this earth, this curse, this astral projection, it got to come loose. Why do you think everybody that ever tried to awaken humanity, they dies? Or they kill them, or they deem them as crazy? Everybody that has ever tried to help humanity, what happens to those people? They die. They get deemed as crazy, or they come up missing. And we are waking up humanity. So what you think going to happen to us? This is why the world is deteriorating. Because the curse is lifting. And eventually our name is going to get called. I can't wait.